Eileen Gu and Austin Matthews among richest athletes at Winter Olympics 2026, net worths of Chloe Kim, Mikaela Shiffrin, and more. The 2026 Winter Olympics in Milan and Cortina d'Ampezzo delivered breathtaking moments on snow and ice. But while fans were glued to medal tables from February 6 to 22nd, there was another story drawing attention online: how much these athletes are actually worth. Because in 2026, Olympic glory is only part of the equation. For many athletes, the real financial breakthrough comes from what happens off the slopes. Instagram partnerships, global fashion campaigns, NHL contracts, and endorsement deals often outweigh medal bonuses. In fact, for several of the biggest names at these games, brand money far exceeds competition prize money. The faces, the brands, and the millions behind Milan Cortina. Times at the top of the list is freestyle skier Eileen Gu, whose estimated net worth stands at around $50 million, according to Celebrity Net Worth. The freestyle skiing star has become as recognizable in fashion circles as she is on the slopes. Partnerships with Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Tiffany & Company, Victoria's Secret, and Red Bull have helped her build a global image. Born and raised in San Francisco, she chose to represent China in 2019, citing her mother's heritage and a desire to grow the sport there, as reported by Newsweek. Financial literacy instructor Alex Bean has noted that most of her wealth comes from endorsement deals in China. Times ice hockey player Austin Matthews, with an estimated net worth between $35 million and $50 million, represents another model of modern athlete wealth. His NHL contracts and sponsorship deals tied to the Toronto Maple Leafs make him one of the highest earners linked to the Olympic field. Times snowboarder Chloe Kim, whose net worth is approximately at around $10 million, has built her brand through endorsements with Nike, Oakley, Monster Energy, Toyota, and Visa, according to Newsweek. Her Olympic success translated quickly into commercial power. Times alpine skier Mikaela Shiffrin's estimated net worth ranges between $8 million and $15 million, according to Biography.com. She combines World Cup prize earnings with endorsements from Adidas, Atomic, Berea, Visa, and Longines. Financial advisor Drew Powers has pointed out that while prize money is significant, endorsements are essential to her overall income. Times alpine skier Lindsey Vonn, somewhere between $8 million and $16 million, grew her wealth through years of alpine dominance, sponsorships, media work, and real estate investments. Times speed skater Lawrence Fournier Beaudry's net worth is estimated between $1 million and $6 million, while rising speed skating talent Jordan Stoltz is believed to be between $100,000 and $1 million. For fans, it is a reminder that today's Olympians are building careers, brands, and long-term security far beyond the podium that in Milan and Cortina d'Ampezzo. The 2026 Winter Olympics look like a postcard: bright snow, sharp shadows, and athletes moving so fast they seem to erase gravity for a living. But there's another kind of speed humming underneath the races, money moving through the modern sports economy. Not the old kind of Olympic money, a medal bonus here, a modest federation stipend there, but the sleek, global, always-on kind: endorsement ecosystems, fashion contracts, social platforms, licensing, appearances, and, if you're an NHL star, salary structures that read like phone numbers. That's how you end up with a Winter Games headline that feels half sports, half business section. Eileen Gu and Austin Matthews among the richest athletes connected to Milano Cortina 2026, with Chloe Kim and Mikaela Shiffrin not far behind. The new Olympic podium: fame, leverage, and timing. The Olympics still crown champions on snow and ice, but off the venues, the real winners often stand on a different podium, the one built from visibility. A medal can be worth more than gold because it converts into something brands understand instantly: a story, a face, a moment that can be replayed forever in ads, highlight reels, and social feeds. That conversion rate, performance attention, brand value, is why net worth lists keep showing up next to medal tables. And Milano Cortina 2026 is the perfect setting for that conversion. It's Italy, fashion capital energy, luxury brand gravity, and an Olympic stage that makes every frame look cinematic. Eileen Gu, the slope-to-runway flywheel, almost equal to $50 million. If the Olympics had a category for most fluent in the modern era, Eileen Gu would be a runaway favorite. On paper, she's a freestyle skier. In reality, she's a full-spectrum brand, athlete plus model plus global celebrity, with partnerships that sit comfortably in luxury and lifestyle lanes: Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Tiffany & Company, Victoria's Secret, Red Bull, among others. Multiple outlets peg her estimated net worth at around $50 million, a figure that towers over typical wintersport earnings and underscores the key twist of today's Olympics. Prize money is often the smallest line item. Gu's wealth story reads like a flywheel: win big or simply show up huge on the biggest stage. Attract global attention. Sign deals that scale far beyond sport. Become bigger than the event itself. Return to the event with even more attention waiting. In a Winter Games hosted by a country synonymous with design and luxury, Gu's two worlds, sport and fashion, don't clash, they reinforce each other. Austin Matthews: when Olympic status meets NHL economics, almost equal to $35 million to $50 million. Winter Olympians are often young, niche famous, and underpaid relative to the risk they take. Austin Matthews is the opposite, a superstar in a league where top players earn elite salaries, then stepping onto the Olympic stage with that financial engine already roaring. Newsweek places Matthews' estimated net worth in the $35 million to $50 million band, with his wealth driven by NHL contracts and sponsorships. And the NHL side of the equation is not theoretical. Matthews' contract details illustrate how enormous the baseline can be. His current deal averages $13.25 million per year, with significant signing bonus structure reflected in publicly tracked salary breakdowns. Milano Cortina 2026 also matters because NHL participation is officially back for Olympic men's hockey, confirmed by Olympics.com, the NHL, and the IIHF, bringing the sport's top earners fully into the Winter Games wealth conversation. So Matthews arrives as a different kind of Olympic figure. Not Olympics made them, but the Olympics adds another layer to what they already are. Chloe Kim, the halfpipe champion with a durable commercial brand, almost equal to $10 million. Chloe Kim's wealth story is built on something brands love almost as much as medals: inevitability. She has long carried the aura of a once-in-a-generation rider, and that kind of dominance travels well outside sport. Newsweek estimates her net worth at about $10 million, pointing to endorsements with major brands like Nike, Oakley, Monster Energy, Toyota, and Visa. Kim represents the classic modern Olympian path. Become a breakout star young. Stay culturally relevant. Keep winning, or remain in the title conversation. Let sponsorships outpace competition checks by orders of magnitude. She doesn't need to be everywhere. She just needs to be Kim. Credible, consistent, and capable of turning a single run into a headline. Mikaela Shiffrin. Greatness that compounds, almost equal to $8 million to $15 million, depending on source.